I recently bought an insane vintage Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Let's see what's inside. What's up, Breaker Army? I'm CardBreaker. Welcome back to another epic video. I hope you guys are ready for waves upon waves of nostalgia as we take a look at this absolutely ridiculous vintage Yu-Gi-Oh collection that I just recently picked up. A huge shout out to the seller that provided the goods today. I don't know if they want to be mentioned, so I will keep their information private, but oh my gosh, thank you so much for your patience, and I cannot wait to show you guys all of the heat that we do have coming today. But you guys know this wouldn't be an epic video without an epic giveaway. So guys, we've got this beautiful Millennium Shield from the original McDonald's pack. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys leave a like on today's video. Make sure you are a subscriber, make sure you guys do ring that bell. And let me know down below, are you team new school or are you team old school? And why, guys? I always love to hear your opinions and your thoughts on why you collect, what you're purchasing, or just what interests you. Now, let's not waste any more time. Let's see what we've got today. All right, everyone, I really hope you're ready for this. Grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy. We've got a ton of cards to sort through, a bunch of commons, holos, and something really special towards the very end. But a little bit more information about the seller. They used to collect back in the day, and they had a neighbor/friend that owned a TCG store. So there is an abundance of cards, and oh my gosh, there's an abundance. So guys, let's not waste any more time. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna start out with some of the cards that I have sorted, and then kind of work our way through. So we have a fat stack of first edition. I think we've got Legacy of Darkness here. So I'm not gonna go through all these like one by one, but you can see these are pretty much all pack fresh. There's just a ton of them, guys. So like I said, I'm not going to go through all these like one by one, but there's just some really amazing vintage commons in here. Shadow Tamer, Sousa Soldier, Dragon's Rage, oh my gosh. And a lot of these cards, the condition will be very mixed, just because some of these cards were kept very well and some of them not so much. But that's okay, you're going to see some of those towards the very middle, towards the end of this video. So there's just commons, rares galore. Oh my gosh, like I'm so excited because this is really going to help me work through my vintage collection I am working on. So here's another amazing, just fat stack of rares, commons, everything from Legacy of Darkness, guys. There's just a ton of them. Like, I don't even know how long this video is going to be. I just know that it's going to be very lengthy. And I'm probably going to say this a million times throughout this video, but huge shout out to the seller for taking the time to sort through all this stuff for me and just our amazing conversations and everything that we've recently had. So Legacy of Darkness, first edition, guys. Let me know if you need some commons, because I've got some commons. If you need them, I probably have them. So, like I said, there's just a bunch. We're only on Legacy of Darkness right now. And again, there's a bunch that I actually haven't sorted through yet. These are all first editions. I've got a bunch of unlimited Legacy of Darkness. So as you guys can see, there's just a ton. And shout out to Heart of the Pack. You know, I know you do collect some first ed vintage commons. So let me know, guy, if you do need some. And I don't even know if I want to go through every single one of these, because some of these are sleeves, some of these are not sleeves. So we just got a ton. Lizard Soldier, Illusionary Gentleman, Robotic Knight, Double Snare. Oh my gosh. Going through this collection, guys, when I first got it in, I was just like, oh my gosh, the nostalgia. Just waves upon waves. Oh, this is just amazing. A Thunder Nyan Cat, Troop Dragon, Serpentine Princess. Like, this is just amazing, guys. I remember way back in the day, going through and opening up all of these packs. And it's just so cool to relive these moments again. We may stumble upon some holos. I noticed when I was sorting through these that there was a lot of holos that were kind of just mixed in. And we've got some more cards here. So we're actually going to go to some Dark Crisis. You guys know this is my favorite set. So I've got a bunch of the unlimited commons we're going to take a look at first. And a bunch of the first editions as well. So Zombie Tiger, Gravity Axe, Frozen Soul. Oh my gosh. Ninkendog. I love this card. Morale Boost, Dark Scorpion, Arsenal Robber. There's a ton. Gaga Gagigo, I love that guy. All the different forms of him. Keldo, Shadow Knight, Archfiends, Zolga, Pandemonium. I love that card, really cool artwork. There's just a ton. These are all the unlimiteds. Final Countdown's a big one. We're going to go into some of the Dark Crisis first editions, and this is just one of the smaller stacks. Here we go, guys. Goblin of Greed, Mustering of Dark Scorpions. Oh my gosh. If you are a vintage collector, you guys will definitely enjoy this one. There's just so many commons, so many rares, and we're not even at the holos yet, guys. Again, this video might be a little bit long, but it is a very special one you guys should really enjoy. Iron Blacksmith, Shadow Archfiend, Ojama Green, my guy. Oh, this is great, because there's actually a few cards I still need for my Dark Crisis collection that I haven't actually finished yet. So it is nice to get some of these, that's for sure. Let's move on to some first edition Pharaoh Servant. Shout out to Ruxin34, the Oni Tank 34, or the Ruxin Tank 34. So it's just, again, guys, there's just a ton of commons that are just so nostalgic to go through. Burning Land, oh my god, there's just a ton of them. Overdrive, Cold Wave, these are all Pharaoh Servant first edition. Reign of Mercy, there's a ton of them. More Cold Waves. What do we got next? Reign of Mercy, Cold Wave, Reign of Mercy, Monster Recovery, Insect Imitation. There's just a ton of cards in here, guys. We got these Souls of the Forgotten. There's a ton of those as well. So guys, like I said, if you need some copies of first editions for your sets, please hit me up. I would love to spread the love, just like the seller did for me, and give back to you guys as much as I can. So we got a Light of Intervention, Ground Collapse, Cyber Falcon. I love going through and seeing these cards again, because I don't know when or if, one day I'll eventually open some first edition packs, but it's not going to happen anytime soon because these are very expensive to open. Insect Barrier, Doku Ryoba, I think that's how you pronounce them, Ryaba? Yaba? Something like that. All Seeing White Tiger, Insect Imitation, Insect Barrier, more of the Tiger, Gamble. I know there is one in here that Yugioh Fred really likes that comes in, Pharaoh Servant. Let me tilt these up for you guys. Infinite Dismissal. Let me move some of these over. Try not to damage any of these too, because you guys know these first edition commons, you know, they're pretty rare to find in good condition. Type 0, Magic Crusher, Infinite Dismissal. Spikebot, that's a really cool one. I remember this guy way back in the day. Bite Shoes, I always thought was a funny looking card. There's a ton, guys. There are so many cards to go through, and it's going to be a pleasure. This is going to be a longer video, 100%. Bite Shoes again, just a ton of them. We got to Gift the Mystical Elf. There it is, the Red Moon Baby. Shout out to Yugioh Fred. I know that's your favorite card. We got a Metal Detector, Armored Glass. There's so much, guys. This is so cool. I cannot wait to really be able to go through and sort these cards, because I've only kind of sorted. There was basically 3 different boxes that I bought from this seller that I sorted what I could just to make it a little bit more organized. And I've got so much more to go through once we get done going through this video. We've got the Mishuzure, I think that's how you pronounce that one, Earthshaker, Forced Requisition, Gust, Enchanted Javelin. Like, I remember when I found my old vintage cards, the Dual Monster era cards from way back in the day when I was playing and collecting, going back and seeing all the old commons just hit me with so many waves of nostalgia. Armored Glass, it's amazing. Like, guys, it's not often you get to go through and really see this many vintage collections and commons and stuff like that. And again, we aren't even to the Holos yet. We are not even at the Holos. There's the number 34 again. Shout out to the main man, Ruxin. And it's great. This is amazing. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. Please let me know if you guys are team new school or old school. I'm not going to go through too many of these commons. Just know that there really are a bunch. And up next, we've got probably one of the more rare sets you guys do not see open all that often because it is very expensive. We got some MFC Magician's Force first edition cards. Great Angus, Des Koala, Sonic Duck. Again, I cannot wait to actually sort through these. Darkblade, I love this card. When I was a kid, this was one of my favorite cards. Plus, it was an 1800 beat stick. Just really cool to see. You didn't see too many of those that were really strong and easy to summon as an old school vanilla monster. United Resistance. We got the Aitsu, Dark Cat, Kaiser Coliseum. The first printing of Rivalry of Warlords. I can never say that card. Pineapple, Blast, Physical Double. Oh my gosh, guys. This one's actually a little bit darker print. Freezing Beast. I love that Freezing Beast and I think it's Flame Beast cards. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, like, those were like my favorite. I sleeved them and everything. I remember going through my collection just looking at them like, why did I sleeve these commons? But you can see the artwork is really cool. Freezing Beast, Union Rider. I wonder if this was the original, idea for, what's that monster that's in? I think it's Flaming Eternity. It's one of the ultimate rares. Old Vindictive Magician. So many printings. Magical Marionette. Not printings, but copies of this one. We've got the rare gold armor. I love that one. We got the Pitch Dark Dragon there. This is so cool, guys. I really hope you are enjoying this. I'm probably going to say that so many times throughout this video, but again, you just don't see stuff like this all that often. You really don't. It's once in a lifetime kind of find, to be able to work out a deal with somebody who is an old school collector and somebody who had a friend who had a TCG shop. It's not that often that you come across stuff like that, and it's amazing. Thank you so much again to the seller. I honestly cannot thank you enough for hooking me up with what you did and just giving me this opportunity to sort through these cards and really just show it off on YouTube. I don't know how often that stuff like this comes up. We got a great Angus, really cool artwork. We got some more Aitsu there. Magician's Force first edition commons, again, just don't come up all that often. If you guys need something, definitely let me know. Metal-Silving Armor, Zombie, Tiger. And again, I'm not going to spend too much time on the commons. I just want to show some of the more notable ones. I've got a ton of Unlim, so if you are an unlimited collector, I've got a bunch of those. I've got a ton of first editions, of course, as you guys can see. Second Goblin, Rare Gold, Magical Scientist. Just a ton of them, guys. Royal Magical Library. You guys probably know the card's a little bit busted for back in the day. Thunder of Ruler, Huge Revolution, Meteor Rain, Pineapple Blast again. Just so much, guys. Frontline Base, Demotion. Let's see. Some more Pineapple Blast, Physical Double. Trying to be a little bit more careful with these commons because, again, you know, you don't really see them all that often in really good condition. Usually, you know, nowadays you think of you seeing a common, you're just like, this really sucks. No, these are something special. These really are. Kaiser Coliseum. We've got the Autonomous Action Unit. I'm really looking forward to going through and really completing some of my binders. I've almost got, I think I've pretty much got a complete set for almost every single common and rare for everything except for, I think, like LOB now. Because they're really not that much LOB from what I can recall, just sorting through pretty quickly. Amazoness Tiger, Armor EX or XE, or however you want to pronounce that one. We got the Oppressed People. Old Vindictive. We got the Kashido Spirit. I love the Rare Gold Spirit, Kashido Spirit. Artworks, Thunder of Ruler, Second Goblin. What's your favorite card from Magician's Force? If you guys are watching this video right now, Vampire Orcus, let me know right now, guys, what your favorite one is from Magician's Force. There's a bunch. So I think I'm going to just get straight to the point, guys, and go into one of the boxes that I haven't sorted yet. So it's one of these bigger boxes. I think it holds roughly 1,000 cards that we're going to get into that I, again, have not sorted through. So there could be anything in here. But before we do that, I do want to show you guys some really cool old school cards that I did find that really are unique, that are first edition cards here. So we've got a starter deck Yugi, first edition Sorcerer of the Doomed. We've got a D spell from starter deck Kaiba, first edition. And here are some LOB first edition cards. Skull Redbird, we got the Yami, Beaver Warrior, oh my gosh, Dark King of the Abyss, Spike Seadra, Hitatsumi Giant, Hirama, King Fog, oh my gosh, Basic Insect, Sparks, Hinotama, Red Medicine, we got a Remove Trap, Electro Rip, and some commons here that are unlimited. We're not slowing down this heat anytime soon. The first stack of cards I pull out, these are Magic Ruler first edition. So we got Peacock, we got the Amoeba, oh, maybe they're not all first edition. Okay, so here we go back to first edition. Queen Bird, Dark Witch, Ancient One, Tide, we got the Hero Shadow Scout. Oh my gosh, guys, we're going to be here for a while. That's why, you know, I wanted to skip through some of the other ones. I've got a ton of first edition for Invasion of Chaos, Pharaonic Guardian, Labyrinth of Nightmare, all of them, guys. And we're going to go through and get to what I haven't sorted yet, because that's going to really spice things up a little bit. We got some upside down cards. So, again, I haven't sorted through these. These could be a mixture of Holos. I really don't know. Hungry Burger, oh my gosh, that is so cool to see. Turtle Oath, some more upside down cards. I'm not going to flip all of these around. Kind of start to speed through some of these commons because I know you guys are really ready to see what Holos we have waiting for us. But again, just a ton of, I believe most of these should be first edition. Horn of Light, some of these are going to be unlimited. IOC, oh my gosh, we have just so many cards, guys, that this is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love that some of these were already sleeved. That's a really good sign. We got a Metal Raiders first edition. That's big. Labyrinth of Nightmare, some more Metal Raiders. Saggy, the Dark Clown. Battle Steer, Swamp Battle Guard. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, guys. This is so cool. So Labyrinth of Nightmare. Again, I haven't actually sorted through this stuff yet, so there could be anything hiding in here. I don't know if it's... Could be a random holo, you know, could be some other crazy, you know, maybe some LOB first editions. Like, that would just be absolutely ridiculous. So that's what we're hoping to see. We're hoping to see some really crazy stuff. We got some more Labyrinth of Nightmare, Earl of Demise, Labyrinth of Nightmare. This is just so cool to go through all of these. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. We're going to go through some of these rather quickly. I know, again, you guys are ready to see the Holos, Fairy Guardian, more Labyrinth of Nightmare. This is just really cool. Pharaoh's Servant, there we go. More Pharaoh's Servant, just a ton of these here. Are we more Metal Raiders First Edition? Okay, I love it. I love it. That's the one I have very few of. That alongside, you know, the original LOB. Ton of Metal Raiders First Editions. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Keep it coming, guys. Bottom Dweller, Deep Sea Shark. Oh my gosh. Petite Moth. There it is. The Ruxin card. Oh, that is cool. I think that might be the only one I've come across so far. One more mini stack to sort through before we go through our second long box of commons and rares and then into the holos, guys. We're getting there, I promise. Please just sit back and enjoy this. Skull Knight, Battle Steer. Speaking of, there's a holo polymerization that is thrown in. Again, a little beat up. You know, of course, this is a vintage collection, so can't expect them all to be great condition. We've got a first edition Scapegoat. First edition Nobleman. We got a Griffin Wing that is not first edition. Witch of the Black Forest, that is first edition, so that's actually really cool to see. Let's readjust here. So we got some more Metal Raiders first editions coming up. Little Chimera, Blue Wing Crow, Skull Knight. Oh my gosh, that is a twin-headed Thunder Dragon, and it looks a little bit faded, guys. That is just hidden in there amongst those commons and rares. Oh my gosh, we've got some Dark Crisis. I love these sleeves too. These are Dark Crisis first edition. I love these classic sleeves. I can't wait for them to hopefully be remade one day. Harpy Lady, Larva Moth. This is so cool, guys. Again, I'm probably going to say this a million times throughout this video, but I'm really excited to get into those holos so you guys can really see what we got. So I think I've decided we're just going to go ahead and get into the holos. I've held you guys up enough. We're not going to waste any more time. So we're going to start off with a bunch of top-loaded cards. And like I said before, these did come from a TCG store. So they are going to have the barcode on there. So let's just take a look at this. So this is a Gearfried the Iron Knight. I don't know if that's labeled as first edition, but they have it labeled for $6. Let me know if you guys would pay $6 for the Gearfried right there. So we've got a Gearfried. We've got a Dark Magician of Chaos. This is the unlimited print. Oh my gosh, guys, this is just so cool. We've got a polymerization. I do believe a lot of these are going to be unlimited. But you guys can see these are old just by like the discoloration and the top loaders. We've got a giant Trunade. Oh my god. So that is $9 there, guys. We got a black pendant unlimited. Another black pendant, $4. It's so cool to see, you know, these old top loaders with the old price stickers on there. Celtic Guardian, backup soldier. This one is first edition. That is really cool. We've got another backup soldier first edition. Painful Choice. That one is unlimited. And we've got some more coming up for us, guys. Trust me, we've got a bunch of cards to go through still. We've got a Mirror Wall. We have another Mirror Wall. Black Illusion Ritual. Toon World. Oh my gosh, guys. This is just so freaking cool. Blade Knight. The Blade Knight from the 10 promos. That is awesome. That's a beautiful card to see. Always. Megamorph. That's a big one. So we've got a first edition Megamorph from, I think that's Magic Ruler? Yeah, Magic Ruler, guys. We've got Invader of the Throne, Obnoxious Celtic Guard from those 10s, of course. We have the Lord of D, the man himself, another Invader of the Throne. This one's first edition. We got a upside down card. We got Exiled Force. That one is first edition. A first edition Lord of D, and a Grave Robber first edition. We've got a Serpent Knight Dragon. Again, I don't know the condition of a lot of these cards. I haven't really checked them all. We've got a Serpent Knight Dragon, another Serpent Knight Dragon, another Serpent Knight Dragon, DJ Khaled, another one. We've got a Red Eyes Black Dragon. This is LOB. We've got another Red Eyes Black Dragon. We got a Messenger of Peace. Oh my gosh, this is just so cool. We've got a Relinquish from Magic Ruler. We got the Toon Mermaid. Man-Eater Bug, guys. We got a Celtic Guardian. Gearfried the Iron Knight, first edition. A Gaia the Fierce Knight. Another Gaia the Fierce Knight. And we've got a Ceasefire. This is so cool, guys. Here we go. This is our last stack of top-loaded cards before we go into some of the cards that came in a binder. Skull Archfiend of Lightning, excuse me. Toon World. We got a backup Soldier, Black Illusion Ritual, Scapegoat, Toon Summon Skull, a Giant Trunade, Magical Hats. I just realized you guys can see me in the reflection of the top loaders. Magical Hats, another Toon World, another Black Illusion Ritual, Dust Tornado. We got the Spell Canceller. I don't know if that's on the top loader there. I think it is. Another Grave Robber. Another Toon World. We got so many of those. Oh, a Blue Eye Shining Dragon. Another Lord of D. And another Toon Summon Skull. Brace yourselves, guys. Here we go. Let's get into the other lot of holos. These are all sleeve that were in a binder. Goblin Attack Force. A Bazoo. The Soul Eater. Another Red Eyes Black Dragon. That's from Starter Deck Joey this time. Scapegoat. We got a, looks like to be a faded magic jammer. That's really cool. Limiter removal. We got an Imperial Order. A Dark Magician from the starter deck, of course. We got a Grave Robber. Another limiter removal. Another Gearfried. Graceful Charity. Oh my gosh, guys. I really hope you're enjoying this. Dust Tornado. Dark Room of Nightmare. Limiter removal. Spellbinding Circle. That's always a classic. We've got another Mirwall. Flame Swordsman, guys. We got a Book of Life. A Mirage Knight classic from Dark Crisis. You guys know my favorite set. We got a Flame Swordsman. Oops, skipped one. A Mudora, again from Dark Crisis. Hard Destruction. Another Flame Swordsman. We got a Blackluster Soldier. I love that card. Another Flame Swordsman. Backup Soldier. Another Toon Summon Skull. This one looks to be a little bit faded. That's really cool. Another Flame Swordsman. We got a Dark Master Zork from Dark Crisis. Paladin of White Dragon. Orca. Mega Fortress of Darkness. Got a Relinquished. This is from Dark Beginning 1. That's actually really cool. Another Dark Zork. Another Dark Zork. Ceasefire. Dark Magician from DB1. Dark Beginning 1. A Blackluster Soldier. Kaiser Seahorse. Another Ceasefire. Griffin Wing. A Zoa. That's actually really cool from, I think it's the Falsebound Kingdom or something like that. So the False Kingdom. A Banisher of Light. Got a Dark Bolter the Terrible. That's a first edition one there. We got a Jinzo. Okay, that one actually looks to be just a little bit beat up. That's from the BPT, so the booster pack tins. We got a Mage Power, another Flame Swordsman, Banisher of Light. We've got a Hallowed Life Bear. That's actually the first kind of more, not new school, but for back then, that'd be new school. Got a Relinquish, looks to be a little bit faded maybe. Got a Freed the Matchless General, a first edition Dark Ruler of Hades, and an Imperial Order. And we're not done. I really don't know how long this video is going to be as of right now. We're at an hour and 23 minutes, but that's with a lot of mumbo-jumbo going on. But let's continue this, guys. We got a Kinetic Soldier, a Beta, the Magnet Warrior. We have an Exchange, Big Burn, a Soul Exchange. This one is heavily faded, but it is a little bit damaged, as you guys can see there. We got a Dark Hole from the Legend of Blue Eyes. We got another Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Air Knight Parshath. That's actually an amazing card to see. Gaia the Fierce Knight, looks a little bit faded there. Gearfried the Iron Knight, another Big Burn. Dez Counter Blow from Ancient Sanctuary. Fiend Sarcophagus. Gear Golem. I did actually sleeve this one because this is one that I do still need for my Ancient Sanctuary set, so we're going to put that one up there so I do not lose track of it. Stone Statue of the Aztecs. Dedication through Light and Darkness. Chaos Rider Gustav. You don't see that one actually that often. We got a Zaborg. Here's a cool one, guys. We got a Beaskull Dragon from DB1, I believe there. We got a Luster Dragon, first edition. We got a Bazoo. This one is heavily miscut. Like, you guys see that there? Super thick on the bottom, like pretty much non-existent on the, excuse me, super thick cut on the top, non-existent on the bottom. We got a Dark Mirror Force, first edition, a DD Designator, a very faded Catapult Turtle. We've got the Mega Fortress of Darkness, Jar of Greed, Dedication, a Strike Ninja, Emissary of Darkness, another Mudora, Mask of the Accursed, another Bazoo. We've got a Fiend Skull Dragon, Tribute to the Doomed, another Bazoo. We've got another Bazoo, Mask of the Accursed, and a Legacy Hunter. Don't worry, we've got some more. We've got a Ryoku Field, a Jar of Greed, Mask of Restrict, a Defusion, Mask of Dispel, Revival Jam, Royal Command, a Dark Spirit of the Silent, Burst Stream of Destruction. Love that card. We've got a Mizera Deville. That's a first edition Ancient Sanctuary. Fire Princess and End of Anubis. That's actually really cool. I love that artwork. Dark Necrofear, Machine King, another Machine King. Mirrorwall. Is there another? Okay. Another Dark Necrofear, another Machine King. Another Machine King. We got all of them. We got a Dark Sage. This is cool. This is from DB1 as well. The Masked Beast. The Masked Beast. Another Dark Magician. We got a Toon World. Card Destruction, a Drop-Off. I don't remember seeing that card. Legendary Fisherman. We've got an Imperial Order, which looks to be actually reverse secret rare. A Creature Swap, and a Nobleman of Crossout. Big shout out to everyone who's made it through this video so far. I really hope you guys are enjoying this, soaking this all in. I hope you're enjoying that popcorn. XYZ Dragon Cannon. We've got the Z Tank Cannon First Edition. XZ Tank Cannon. Another XZ Tank Cannon. We've got the Skilled White Magician, a Mask of the Accursed. I'm going to split this stack real quick. A little bit too much for me to hold without possibly messing the cards up. We've got a Twin-Headed Behemoth, the Agent of Judgment Saturn. We got a Book of Life. We've got the Ryu Senshi, another XZ Cannon, Reaper on the Nightmare. We've got a Statue of the Wicked, Book of Life. We've got the Amazoness Archers, Dark Bolter the Terrible, Mask of Restrict. I love this card. I don't know why this card just really hits home for me. We've got a Flute of Summoning Dragon, Statue of the Wicked. We got an Exchange. I love that card. We got a Soul Exchange. Oh, what do we got? Another Soul Exchange. Fiend Skull Dragon. We've got Torrential Tribute, Reaper on the Nightmare, Spell Shield type 8, a double spell, another Bazoo the Soul Eater. Can never have enough of those apparently. Skilled Dark Magician, another Statue of the Wicked, Ryoku Field, and it looks like there's actually a couple of those in there. Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer, Spell Shield type 8. We've got the Great Dizard. You do not see that guy all that often. We got a Mage Power, Gemini Elf. That's a really big one, guys. Spirit of the Pharaoh, a Nido Burrower. We've got the Mask of Dispel, Card Destruction, and an Exodia Necros. Oh, that is so cool. I love Exodia. Again, guys, Dark Crisis is my favorite set if you are not aware. And let's see, missed a couple cards here. We've got the Agent of Force Mars, a D-Fusion, Flute of Summoning Dragon. Oh my gosh, guys. Des Counter Blow. We still got a bunch of cards to go, and there's a really big card coming up at the very end. I promise you guys are going to stick around for that. Mirage the Nightmare, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Griffin Wing, Spell Shield, Soul Exchange, a Mystical Elf, another Statue of the Wicked. Got a bunch of those. Another one of those guys. Tribute to the Doomed, and a Mashed Beast. Coming up, we've got a Nobleman of Crossout, Tribe Infecting Virus, an Injection Fairy Lily, guys. I cannot believe I finally own this card in first edition. That is so amazing. And a Gemini Elf. Oh, that is so cool. Labyrinth of Nightmare. This just beautiful cards. I cannot thank the seller enough. Again, I don't know if you want to be mentioned by name or anything like that, but thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you enough for really hooking me up with this collection so I can really start working on my collection of my own. We've got a Magic Cylinder, a Goblin Attack Force, Revival Jam, Fiend Mega Cyber. We've got the Insect Princess, the one you don't really want to pull from Vision of Chaos. Penguin Soldier, that is first edition. That's actually really cool. Vader of the Throne. We've got another Imperial Order. That one is first edition. Here's a big one, guys. We got a Thousand Eyes Restrict. Love seeing these cards, guys. This is just so freaking cool. Penguin Soldier, Fiend Princess, Messenger of Peace. We've got a Creature Swap, Fiend Skull Dragon. We got the Air Knight Parshath. I really like this card. I'm glad that this one is actually in this collection. Got a Toon World, Exiled Force, Dark Flare Knight. You guys know is my favorite card of all time. Tyrant Dragon, Spear Dragon, another Dark Flare Knight, and a Bee Skull Dragon from the 10 promos. Alright, and here's our last stack of holos before we get into that last card at the very end. Fire Princess, Ryoku Field, a D-Fusion, Dark Spirit of the Silent, Jar of Greed. We've got a Mask of Dispel. Let me hold these like this for you guys so you can actually see them. Mask of Dispel, Revival Jam, Mask of the Accursed, a Fiber Jar. Don't see that one come up all that often either. Red Eyes Bee Dragon, of Red Eyes Black Dragon from Starter Deck Joey. Griffin Wing, a Grave Robber, Livia Dragon de Dallas, Mirage of Nightmare, Dust Tornado, Magical Hats. Again, I don't know the condition of these. It could be near mint, could be damaged, high play. Don't know, don't really care. This is just really cool to go through. Legacy Hunter, Mirror Wall. We've got an Invader of Darkness, guys. You really want to see the Chaos Emperor Dragon, but that one is actually really cool too, of course. Divine Wrath, another kind of newish, old school for that era. Graceful Charity, Backup Soldier, Black Illusion Ritual. We've got a Relinquished from Starter Deck Pegasus, Maha Vilo, classic card from Magic Ruler. Got a Black Pendant, Painful Choice, a Freed the Matchless General. Looks to be a little bit faded too, that's really cool. We got a Giant Trunade, Confiscation. I've always loved this card because it's like just the dude is hollow. Amazoness Archers, a Relinquished. This one's bigger because this one is actually from Magic Ruler. This isn't the starter deck version. That is awesome, guys. We got a Last Turn, Dark Room of Nightmare, the Masked Beast. Again, we've got another Invader of Darkness, Skilled White Magician, Luster Dragon, Mask of Dispel, and the last one is a Ryu Senshi. Now, guys, I said that we're going to have something very special at the very end. And I did mean that, guys. I really did. So I did go ahead and put in a top loader, and I put a tab on there just so I can actually remove it a little bit easier. I want you guys to leave a guess down in the comment section below what you think this might be. We're going to flip it over in 3, 2, 1. It is a Dark Magician Girl from Magician's Force, guys. I never thought that I would own this card. I really did not. To the seller, Thank you so much. I truly mean that. I've said that probably 100 times throughout this video, and I'm going to say it again as we still continue to conversate. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything, for this collection, the conversations, all of it. Now guys, I really hope you actually enjoyed this whole entire video. There were so many cards we went through, and there's so much that I haven't actually shown you guys. So if you need some commons, some rares from the first 11 sets, please hit me up because I am happy to help you guys out. Again, let me know, are you team old school or are you team new school? And let me know why, guys. If you are interested in watching some more epic content, make sure you click one of the 2 videos at the very end. I do hope you guys have a nice day, have a nice night. I will see you guys in the next one. This is CardBreaker. I'm out.